It's Sunday and I'm coming to this particular brew quite late in the process because the mash is done, so I'm about to transfer into the boil kettle. This I'm calling the Lawless pills because it's Stephen Law's idea, and the less is because I'm using reverse osmosis water, so it's water less anything that was in the water. That's all, just reverse osmosis water, 4 kilograms of Bohemian Pilsner malt even, and then I'm going to have 20 grams Hallertau Hersbrucker in at the start and about 10 near the end, and a proto flock. That's it. So we've had a 60-minute mash at 65 degrees. Gonna have a 60-minute boil. That's it. Literally, that is it. I got some Safal Pilsner Lager yeast somewhere upstairs, I think. I'm fairly sure. And when it's fermented out, I'm going to put it in a corny keg and then chuck it in a fridge at 3 degrees for about 4 or 5 weeks. That's it. Let's get the boil going. What a transfer going. And the sparge. Oh yes. Are we ready for the clearing of the Herms coil? Beautiful. Now let's get our sparge ball on. And then get our transfer going. Throttle that back a little bit. Doesn't need to be that severe. It's better. Alright, nice slow sparge. Right, well, I've just done 2 lots of measurements, both slightly different. This says 10398 and this says 1040. So we have to go with this one, 10398. But that's okay, because that one said I'm bang on my, oh crikey, I can't remember what I thought. Yeah, it was target original gravity was, I'm fairly sure, 1 point. By the way, I'll go through all the various toys in here at some point. 1 point, I can't remember what I said, hang on. Right, so yes, all put in properly. Good. So I'm all right with that. I'm happy with that. I wanted to go for something sort of at the top end of sessionable, 3.9 to 4. If this works, and the reason for that was I wanted it to be at the top end of sessionable, just to see what it actually does really taste like. If the proof of concept works, and Stephen Law's theory, I don't know if it's a theory or if it's something that he does, but one way or the other, if it works, and I'm going to try and brew it a little bit weaker, provided we can get the taste in there. So that's it. Now I've got to decide what yeast I'm going to plonk in it. I thought I had, I'm going to go and have a look. Knew I had some. Right, good. Right, filled in all details now. I know pills, should I call it a pills? Should it be Lawless Lager? Right, vote in the comments below, either Lawless Pills or Lawless Lager. I don't give a shit either way. Right, so there we go. I've also added that I put some yeast new in at 5 minutes. Now these hops, they're very low alpha acid, So 20 grams in at start should give it some bitterness, but not massive bitterness. The Saf lager tends to be slightly more fruitier. Apparently, I'm going to ferment it at 11 degrees C. I can't remember what the difference between a Pilsner and a lager actually is. I think a Pilsner is a type of lager. I seem to remember it's got some sort of like geographical significance, and Pilsners are slightly more fruity floral than lagers. I might have got that wrong. I might have got it the wrong way round. That's highly possible, and also highly likely. So anyway, it's upstairs now in fermentation fridge number 5. Temperature's a little bit high. I'm waiting for the temperature to come down before I pitch the yeast. I say high, it's not massively high, but you know, I'll pitch the yeast in a couple of hours. It'll be fine. And then we'll see where we go from there. So thanks everybody again for watching these. I need to stress something, because this is something that I think is important. I'm not an expert, and I'm not really a brewer. I'm someone who fannies around with brewing. I'm by no means an expert. I like to think that every brew I do is kind of like an experiment, and I've been reasonably lucky to have a fairly good success rate. But I have tipped, as those who follow this channel will know, I have previously tipped stuff that I've not been happy with, and will do so in the future. The only reason I mention that is because I mean, there are some brewers who I really respect. Obviously, people who follow this channel will know Chris, new kid on the block, Andy over at Four Priest Brewery. Tried a couple of his brews now, and I have to say, I was blown away by Moston Dragon. Those are brewers. Will Mayers, Dan and Martha, and Scarlett at St Miles of the Desert, who I haven't spoken to for a couple of years, but I'm sure they're all right. You know, those are brewers that I've got a great deal of time for. My inspiration comes from the likes of Chris, the likes of Attic down in Birmingham, which is still one of my favourite larger side breweries. But the point is, I think that, and everyone should feel okay with the fact that it's all right to get it wrong. So for me at the moment, moving into the commercial realm, I'm still very much playing around, and that's why the ale chemist kind of ethos will be very much about that. And I'm okay not being a master brewer. My only hope is to get a little bit better each time. So until next time, if you like this absolute twaddle, next time I'm going to do a couple of book reviews, which I think I should have done earlier last year to give people a chance to buy books for Christmas. But for now, if you like this, please feel free to give it a thumbs up below. Click the, do the little puff, not that, puff, that's it. And then, subscribe. If you tick the bell, it'll notify you every time I post more of this rubbish. What can you say? Until next time, hope you've enjoyed this. You take care now. Cheers.